What's cracking, y'all?
What's good with you, world?
It's TWS Tune.
It's your boy SwayShadows yet again with your favorite show,
Slippery Slope.
You know, climbing again.
Yes, we is climbing again, you know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to be here today. Me and my co-host, you know what I'm saying? As usual. We got a couple hot topics off the noggin today for y'all. So I hope you're ready. Look alive.
Look alive. You know, so today, as usual, it's a beautiful day in Philly. You know, it's a beautiful day on the climb.
It's a beautiful day on the climb.
You gotta look for the beauty to see it. You know, we say it every day, and we mean it every day. So make it part of your mantra. You know, make it part of your routine. Telling yourself that you gotta see that what you're looking for. You know what I mean? You gotta look for what you're looking for. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because too often we say we want something, but we're in a whole different direction. You know?
Or hoping that shit just fall on your lap or something.
You know? And with that, I think that led to my first topic. You know, and that's suppression of the spirit. You know? How often do we suppress our spirits? How often do we tell ourselves we're not good enough? How often do we say to ourselves, well, yeah, you did that, but look how much more you still have to do? You know? And not that we don't want to push for more. The biggest room in the world is room for improvement.
Weird.
Shouldn't we bask in our glory?
Weird.
When we accomplish something, shouldn't we say to ourselves, self, you did that?
Or celebrate.
Can't we celebrate that? Can't we celebrate ourselves? You know, is it boasting if you're just taking pride in your achievements? You know, is it too much of us to say, self, you did that? I'm the man. I'm the woman. I am he who climbs. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, maybe, you know, but I think we do it too often. You know? I feel as though, like, we need to do more to enhance our spirits and less to suppress it. You know, less to put restrictions on the soul, restrictions on our ability to fly, to soar, you know. And it's the small thoughts, the small moments, the moments where we say, I shouldn't do that because my clothes aren't good enough. I can't go there because I don't belong. You know, when it's time for you to rise for a celebration, to climb for a cause, to look forward to the next adventure, don't restrict yourself. Don't say to yourself, self, I can't do it.
Real shit, yeah.
Are you climbing or not?
Gotta keep going, man. It's a slippery slope.
Slippery slope.
Start fucking not doing it and you're like, oh shit. You start really stuff. You start the snowball. That snowball effect starts to happen.
That's terrible. You know.
Bad job.
You gotta avoid that. You gotta avoid pulling that type of energy into your life. You know what I mean? Avoid the infection. You know, the drawing of misfortune.
Cut all that negative shit out.
When you tell yourself you can't, when you tell yourself you're not worthy of the blessings, not worthy of the glory, you rebound some of that. You rebound some of the things that are meant for you. You know, so be open to the universe. Be open to your blessings. Climb a little harder towards that which you seek. You know? It's a slippery slope.
So good at slippery slope.
Sure.
To go into like what I want to talk to you guys about today is I'm getting the right amount of sleep and whatnot. Like I'm saying, like exhaustion is really some scary-ish for real. Cause like when you're tired, a lot of things will go wrong and you won't peep it. And the longer period of time that you go without sleeping, it gets worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've read of the other day this little study that of people who, they try to just stay up, or whatever like that. The stages was like, you start going like getting a little drowsy, like you start falling asleep places, boom.
For those with insomnia, we speak of, what I mean? You start get some rest.
Then you start hallucinating and shit. And then the third one, they told me it was on severe cases. You go to sleep, and then you go into sleep paralysis, where now you
sleep apnea and what
can't fucking move.
Scary stuff.
Even though you go to sleep, but then you want to get up, and you can't move. Like shit crazy. What I'm trying to get to y'all is get the right amount of sleep. Like that 8 hours is something really essential, but I don't run off that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. I'll fuck around and get 5. I fuck around and get 5, 6 on a good day. You know what I'm saying? But I need the 5 or 6 though. I need it. Cause you just realize that shit, man. You're less productive.
I want to say that reset the sleep gives you, it's synonymous with the reset that we sometimes need in life. You know what I mean? It's the point of a break at work. You know what I mean? It's the point of walking outside and getting out the house, taking a stroll in the park. You know what I mean? Often enough, the spirit needs a change, and it doesn't always have to be a drastic change. It just needs a break,
a little break,
a rest, a moment to reset. But when you wake up, it's time to climb. So get your rest. Climb harder.
Hungry, yeah. I'm not telling you to stop anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you get a little
humble and hungry.
You be good. You know what I'm saying? Get a couple sleeps in. Get them Z's up. You be good, because it's like you're more productive, you're more aware, you're more sharp. You're at all times, and it's like
absolutely.
Should it be slipping? Because
we gotta be mindful of our routines, man. We gotta be mindful of our sleep, mindful of time to work, time for school, time for bathing, time for taking care of the car, taking care of the household, time for our dreams. You know what I mean? We gotta schedule all that into our routine, not just work, sleep, party. What about all the little things in between? Again, we look for these big moments. We jump leap to leap. But what about the pages in the chapter?
That's it.
We rush the book. We're rushing our stories. We're trying to get from one chapter to the next. We're not filling the pages. We're sleeping through. You know what I mean? And we're not getting our rest. We're sleepwalking. You know what I mean? It's like we got that level 2. You know what I mean? Where we're just sleepwalking now. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like we're paralyzed from the lack of it. We're getting less rest. You know what I mean? And more restless. So
stay hungry, stay rested. You know what I'm saying? This is a slippery slope.
It's a slippery slope. You know what I mean? And we can recap. You know what I mean? As we want to do. Don't suppress the spirit. Don't restrict the soul. You know what I mean? When you feel as though there's something that you can do, or that you'd like to do, and there's a path for you to do so, do that. You know what I mean? If there's something that your soul yearns for, achieve that. You know what I mean? If you want to be great, be great. You know what I mean? If you want to be a family man who rests, relax, be that. If you want to be a woman who strives, be that. You know what I mean? Get your rest along the way. Make sure that your soul gets the chance to refresh itself. That's another way that you suppress your soul, by not letting it rest and get what it needs, feeding it the proper things. Because what you feed your soul is what you get on your climb. So don't let yesterday's mountain affect tomorrow's climb.
It's a slippery slope.